Oh, wrap mortgage. That's the way we prefer to take over payments. What a wrap does is it takes your existing mortgage on your account and it wraps a brand new mortgage around it. That new mortgage, we get to define all the terms. We get to define how long it's for, what interest rate it's for, and ultimately what the payments are going to be. What we typically like to do is we like to, if we're going to take over a payment, we like an interest between 0 and 3%. So we will wrap the existing mortgage and we'll have 0 to 3% interest rate annually. We also like usually around a 20-year amortization on that with a 10-year balloon. 20-year amortization means if we paid it the entire length, it would take 20 years to pay off. That's the amortization part. The balloon is, now it's all due. So we're gonna pay it like we're gonna pay it off in 20 years, but in 10 years it's gonna balloon, and that's when we're going to pay you off in full. So that's kind of what we like. Now we do have some wiggle room and negotiation in that, but those are that's where we typically like to be for our wrap mortgages. With our wraps, we also prefer or require a servicer. A servicer is going to be a third-party entity that's going to send us as the buyer the bill, the mortgage, and we're going to pay them directly, and then they're going to take care of paying your original mortgage and then paying you the difference. So that servicer is just a third party that kind of acts as the interim between us two, and that way it makes it all professional, and you don't have to deal with hunting us down, and we don't have to deal with trying to log into your bank and all that good stuff. So we also like a wrap because it protects you if for whatever reason we can't make the payment or we stop paying. You are the mortgage holder, so you are like the bank, you are like the lender. You then have a legal instrument to foreclose on us, and that way if for whatever reason the servicer says, hey, we're not getting paid, you can then take legal recourse to get the property back and control your finances and your credit by not getting foreclosed on by your first mortgage. So that's why we like to do it as a wrap. It protects you a little bit better. It's a little bit cleaner for us, and it seems to make things a lot more smoothly in the transaction than a sub 2 where you take all the risk. Hey, I hope that explanation did it for you. That's a wrap mortgage, and thank you guys so much.